the Edge 540, one of the most remarkable airplanes in
What about that guy's head?
anyway. But I want you to look to your left, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome from the 106th Rescue Wing. This is the C-130 Hercules aircraft.
That's your little friend. Yeah.
With me here from the 106th Rescue Wing is Lieutenant Colonel Scott Stenger.
I won't watch the sweetie.
I look at the C-130 Hercules and I think one of the most important airplanes in the history of aviation. Welcome, sir.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Tell us about the 106th Rescue Wing in case there's someone here who doesn't know that you guys and ladies and neighbors and friends and co-workers
Good food, Susie?
Okay, the 106th
Awesome.
Rescue Wing is an Air National Guard unit, so it's a portion of the Air Force, and we're out of West Hampton Beach. The unit
Just
has
take a
about
picture.
1,000 members, about
Just take a picture, you're doing the
350 of
fun
those
thing.
are full-time.
I did that already.
Basically, our job is to do
Love you.
rescue for the Air Force, and that could be for military purposes. It could also be for
Who's
civilian
playing?
purposes. The unit
Hilarious.
experienced a significant rescue just
Susie Bean.
where the aircraft took off from here and flew all the way out to rescue some members of a cargo ship tomorrow.
That was a 600-foot cargo ship, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Very big ship. There had been an explosion aboard the ship, and the unit was able to respond to first notification within a matter of hours to have an airplane that was actually all the way on scene, which was out east of Canada, between Canada and Portugal. And in fact, it was this tail number you see right here, which is King 23. This exact aircraft flew that very successful mission last month.
Now let's see. In terms of rescue,
That would be the correct term, sir. Yes, those are pararescue jumpers, and they are from the 103rd Rescue,
I can follow you.
which is one of our units.
Oh my god! It's a Susan!
106 Rescue Wing. It has underneath that a maintenance and operations, a medical, and a mission support group.
It's a
Then the
Susan!
operations group has the C-130 for the 102nd Rescue Squadron. This is the one.
It's a Susan Gannon!
Our lady will see a helicopter.
It's a Susie!
they're flying under canopies similar to those of the Golden Knights, those steerable canopies, but they're carrying with them a lot of equipment.
Yes, sir, they are. They're actually in a real rescue situation. They could be carrying a lot of medical
I think so.
and other things. They might have weapons. So you can probably look out there. You can see the drop zone boat. There's some red
Drop
smoke.
zone boat.
That's helping the jumpers see. They're going to kind of do a pattern, and they're
Yeah.
going to be able to land.
They're landing in the water.
Even skydivers fly the same kind of rectangular pattern to land that an airplane would at a typical airport. The downwind leg, the base leg, which is 90 degrees to the target, and as you said, Scott, then turning into the wind, and that gives them the best low-speed control to get down on the target the way they need to.
Absolutely, and these are very steerable parachutes. This is what's called a SOV-3, that's SOV-3, and they can use that for jumping into water. It's also a chute that's kind of a post-9/11 addition to the Air Force inventory. Really? Because they have the ability to land at high density altitude, so right now we're jumping into sea level conditions, but you could also use this to jump to a mountain rescue, let's say in Afghanistan at 10,000 feet.
At 10,000 feet, the air is a lot thinner, and there's not as much lift that can be generated. So as I look at them, so we're talking in excess of 300 square feet per canopy. Would that be correct?
I think that is correct.
Now, as they work their way down into the target, what will they do as they attempt to pick up the survivors or those who may be in distress?
Okay, so what they're doing right now is they're trying to get in a real-world situation as close as they can to the objective. So if there are people in the water, they may be going towards a civilian boat. They may be going towards what we call a RAMS. That's an RAMZ, which is a rigged alternate method Zodiac. It's like a special forces boat. So they would have pushed those out, and then they'd be going to it to then go to the boat where the survivor is. And it can be complicated because when they jumped to that 600-foot partnership just last month, it was done at night. And then that boat has a big, it has cranes and all kinds of rigging and things, so you don't want to run into that in the parachute. So a very specialized operation.
So in addition to the pararescue jumpers that we see right now, they would have made possibly another pass to throw out that Zodiac boat.
Yeah, what they could do is if they were pushing that out, they would push the Zodiac out.
There's a boat out there.
3 of the jumpers would go after it.
Landing on a boat.
If they were doing a second Zodiac,
There's a boat
which we
out
did
there that
last
picks
month,
them up, so-
they'd make a second pass, push another Zodiac out, and the jumpers would go out after them.
Now the Hercules that you have not only is capable of doing all that kind of delivery of fuel
plane.
equipment, but they also can refuel other aircraft. Specifically, the Pavehawk.
See the helicopters?
If you look, ladies and gentlemen, to the left, you will see 2 of those HH-60 Pavehawks from the 106 as well. So you guys have fixed wing and rotary wing aircraft.
That is correct. Yes, if you look down to the beach, you'll see that we have King 2-3, which actually has 2 HH-60G helicopters, which are following it, and they're going to be in a simulated refueling position as they come across the show area. So typically we have to slow down to about as slow as we can fly. The C-130 right now is doing 115 knots, so that's 115 miles per hour. And the helicopters are doing the same speed, so he'll overtake them. So about as fast as the helicopter can fly is about as slow as the C-130 can fly.
That C-130's wingspan is actually 132 feet 6 inches, I think, which is longer than the Wright brothers' first flight. That just blows my mind that flight back in 1903 could have taken place on the wing of the C-130. But the C-130 is demonstrating now the refueling method that they use with these Pavehawks. Look carefully, if you will, at the hoses coming out from the pods of the wings to these baskets. In a refueling situation, ladies and gentlemen, what would happen is that those refueling probes on the noses of the